Alright, in this video I will be using my Blackwing's deck to hopefully win a duel. And I'm going to show you what Blackwing deck I'll be using. This is the Blackwing deck I'll be using, and if you want to craft it for yourself, most cards in here can be afforded using 1,500 gems on the Blackwing's structure deck 3 times, so 500 each time. And staples, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There are 12 staples in this deck, but you can choose whatever you want for them. And the cards that will not be in the structure deck but are in the extra deck are Blackwing Nothung, the Starlight, Flower Cardian Boardfly, and Flower Cardian Moonflang, though you do not need either of them. I'm just putting it as a backup plan. Chaos Ruler, the Chaotic Magical Dragon. You do not need this. This is a backup plan too. And Chaos Angel, which is the main premise of this deck. This card, when it's synchro summoned using a light and a dark monster, all synchro monsters you have are unaffected by monster effects activated by your opponent, and also all monsters, not just synchro monsters, on your field cannot be destroyed by battle. So yeah, I just want to bring out 3 Blackwinged Assault Dragons, so every time my opponent activates a monster effect, they take 700 damage each for each Blackwinged Assault Dragon on the field, and this is not once per turn. So they'll take 2,100 damage each time they activate a monster effect, and also they'll be protected by Chaos Angel, so your opponent cannot evade the taxes. So that's the deck, and now going to a match. I will be going into ranked since this is that good of a deck, though I'm not that high rank yet. But I most likely will be in diamond rank by the end of this season. But gold rank still shows some competitiveness, so you won't see a bad duel. This is just a showcase of what my Blackwing's deck can do. So I choose to go first. This is a go first deck, but just in case you go second, you have those 12 staples. And it seems, unfortunately, we don't have that good of a hand at all. So I'm just going to set infinite impermanence and then my turn there. So the main premise of this deck is to get access to Blackwing Simoon. This card over here, Simoon the Poison Wind, and banish a Blackwing from your hand to set up Black Whirlwind and immediately normal summon it. So you can search out a monster with a Black Whirlwind. You'd want to search out Blackwing Sudri the Phantom Glimmer to normal summon him. Since you're never normal summoned using your normal summon, you immediately normal summoned with Simoon. And then you can take off a combo from there getting another search from Black Whirlwind, and getting the search Sudri has, which adds a card that mentions Black Winged Dragon from your deck to your hand, like Shamal the Sandstorm or Blackwing Vata, the Album of the Wandering. It seems he's not playing that much of an advanced deck. So he's just going to... It seems like he's playing a control deck. A control beatdown deck. I think he's playing Labyrinths, because Labyrinths are all about fiend types. And we drew into Simoon the Wicked Wind, or the Poison Wind. Alright, I'll activate Shamal the Sandstorm to hopefully bait out an Ash Blossom or Called by the Grave. Oh, Destiny Ward. Oh. This is an interesting deck I'm playing against. So now I'll activate Black for the Whirlwind here since he didn't negate it. And it seems he has nothing else. So I will just activate Blackwing Simoon the Poison Wind to banish Blackwing Orochi from my hand. And set a Black Whirlwind from my deck and normal summon Simoon. And now since I normal summon Blackwing in front of Black Whirlwind, I get to add a Blackwing monster with less attack points than Simoon from my deck to my hand. Ooh. This is a stall deck. So now I'll add from my deck to my hand Sudri. And now normal summon Sudri and activate his effect. And of course activate Black Whirlwind's effect since I'm normal summoned again. Simoon in normal summons, but it doesn't take up your normal summon, which means you can normal summon again. So I add from my deck to my hand Vada. And since I already used Shamal, I have no need to add him, so I will just add Blackwing Twin Shadow, which can synchro summon by shuffling materials from my banished zone or graveyard to the deck. And now I'll special summon Vata, Album of the Wandering. And now activate his effect. To tribute himself, Blackwing's Lephros from my deck, and Blackwing Haramathon from my deck too, to special summon Black Winged Dragon. And since I did, I can resurrect him from my graveyard. And now I'll use Blackwing Zephyros's effect to return to my hand Black Feather Whirlwind, since I already used it, and summon himself to the field and take damage. But I don't take damage due to Black Winged Dragon's effect. And also, since I added Black Feather Whirlwind from my field to my hand because it's a once per turn effect. But if I reactivate it from my hand, I can use it again. You can do this with any card unless it says something along the lines of you can only use this effect, or you can only use each effect of this card once per turn. And now I will Synchro Summon Nothong using Vala and Sudri. Now, Nothong, when he is summoned, your opponent takes 800 damage and one of his monsters lose 800 attack and defense. And I can also activate Shamal the Sandstorm. Since I Synchro Summoned a Blackwing monster, I can add back to my hand Sudri. So, and Nothong's other effect, I can normal summon a Sudri, normal summon a Blackwing in additional to my normal summon. So this is going to be my third normal summon this turn. And I'll also activate Black Winged Dragon's ability to remove all its loss in attack points and further counters, to apply that effect onto an opponent's monster, and they take that much damage, so 1400 damage. Well, since he never decreased the full 1400, he only took 600 damage. Now I'll normal summon Sudri, using of course Nothong's ability. Now Sudri will activate again, and Black Whirlwind will also activate. So now I can add from my deck to my hand Sharanga, and I can add Chinook. And remember, Chinook can destroy a face-up, Chinook can negate a face-up monster your opponent controls if you control a Black-Winged Dragon. Now we want to special summon Sharanga, the Waning Moon. And I need to hurry up a little bit now. I'll activate Sudri, get rid of Simoon for a level 2 Tuna token. And he does not have Nibiru, which is beneficial for me since this will include summoning multiple times. And now I will Synchro Summon level 6 for a Storm using Sharanga and Zephyros. Now Sharanga will decrease its own level to 2 by sending a monster from my deck to the graveyard whose level is also 2, Vala. And now I can Synchro Summon using Boros Storm and Black-Winged Dragon. Blackwing Assault Dragon. The first one. Okay, I need to speed things up. I only have 100 seconds left. So now activate Black Feather Whirlwind to bring back Boros Storm. And now I'll Synchro Summon using Boros Storm and Sudri. Another Black-Winged Assault Dragon. And now I'll Synchro Summon level 8. Well, no. First, I'll use Blackwing. I'll use Blackwinged Assault Dragon's other summoning condition to banish a Tuna Blackwing and Blackwinged Dragon to special summon himself from the graveyard. I mean, special summon him from the extra deck. And now I will Synchro Summon into Chaos Ruler, the Chaotic Magical Dragon. Come forth. And now when he's Synchro Summoned, I can excavate the top 5 cards in my deck and add a light or dark monster from those to my hand and send the rest to the graveyard. I will add Simoon for next turn and the rest to the graveyard. Really what you want to hit with it is Core of Chaos, so it can summon himself by banishing the Simoon you used at the start. Summon Core of Chaos. And now with a level 2 light tuner and a level 8 dark non-tuner, I will Synchro Summon Chaos Angel. This protects all Synchro monsters from monster effects, and I get to banish a card on the field, his Destiny board. And of course we can still not attack due to threatening roar, but I'll activate Blackwing Chinook to destroy his remaining monster. By sending from my extra deck to the graveyard. Blackwing Full Armor Master. And now battle. But of course I cannot attack because of threatening roar, so I'll set Blackwing Twin Shadow and end my turn there. So now every monster effect he uses, he will take 2100 damage, and he cannot out it because they are protected by Chaos Angel. So I have a total attack of 13,100 attack points on my field, and they will only increase. Now activate Blackwing Twin Shadow to shuffle back Vala and Simoon. Black-winged dragon. And since I did, I can activate Black Feather Whirlwind to special summon a Blackwing or Black-winged dragon from my graveyard or banished zone. Seems I cannot bring... And he surrenders there. He wouldn't have won anyways.